Hello viewers and welcome back to McElroy's Motors, the home of the weird, the boring, the projects, and the adventures. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. In today's video, I do have some rather sad news, and that is because my Eagle Premier, for once, had broken down. Thank God it's not a major problem, but it's going to cause a problem later on when it comes time for me to drive home from work, because as you can see, I'm not sure if you can tell, but this little wire here is what I use to plug into the fan to start the car. And I got the positive end, but the negative end snapped clean off. So now it's time for me to call for some tow truck companies and see if one can take me 15 miles back home and get one of these replaced as soon as possible, because without this, the car's just going to overheat quicker than anything. So it is now time to cue the music. Right, the tow company is on its way. It should be here in about 20-25 minutes. But because my car's front end, being a front-wheel drive car, is facing the grass, I'm going to go ahead and push this thing out back a little bit to give the tow truck a better chance of towing this out. Because the last thing you want to do is try to tow this thing out with the back end. I mean, sure, it's a front-wheel drive car, but it would be a tight squeeze regardless for the tow truck, depending on how big the tow truck is. But this is how I wanted to start my night. Pushing a 3,000-pound car. Let's see how hard it is. Oh, it's actually not so bad. This is not so bad. Oh, my Lord, that's heavy. Oh. Just taking my car for walkies. Nothing to see. What I plan on doing is I see some spaces to the car's right, and therefore I'll move it accordingly. So therefore the tow truck can easily scoop this thing out. Kind of reminds me when I had my first car and the alternator went out. I had to push it up a very steep hill. That was so not fun. Oh man. I'll just push over here a little bit. I think that should be good. Whew. Car back in park. Whew. And now we wait for a tow. I am just so grateful that this rare car did not overheat. If it did that, we would be in a big world of trouble. I already contacted the previous owner and asked him, where can I get an extra fuse jumper? And hopefully I can get a response sooner rather than later. But I am just so grateful that it's not a huge problem, but it would cause future problems if I decide to drive this thing 15 miles back home. Well, here comes the tow truck. Thank God it came so quickly. So how's your night been going, viewers? Mine is going swimmingly. The tow truck driver just asked me about my license plate. It's a good thing he noticed that. Gotta put the old girl in neutral. Oh, car's moving on its own. I'll leave the keys in the ignition so I know where they are, so I don't leave them in the tow truck by mistake. Good call. Forgot the drink. Not my keys. Thank you. Just when I get new tires for you, old girl. Just when I get new tires. Thank God these guys came out so quick, because it sure is a chilly evening despite being late July. Time now to hop in and head home. Ooh, that's a bit of a step up. Here we go.
A little bit.
Oh, lordy. Thanks for coming so quickly.
No, I run dispatch and calls, so it's all me.
You're a busy guy.
Yeah. For the most part. 14,000 of them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Only 14,000 roads built for 1990.
Road closure.
Huh.
You're on the best route. You should reach your destination by 1:15 a.m. Exit the parking lot toward Mayfair Road.
My HR asked me, why would you rather drive with
Turn left
that?
onto Mayfair Road.
And I said to her, look, I have no e-check, I have no car payments, my insurance is cheap, I ain't complaining.
Right?
But what can you do? We should give a shout out to Kinney's Towing, based in Akron. They came out so quickly, they were just over the top. Other towing companies were going to charge me like $350, $400. And I'm like, are you out of your mind? My second shift workers were like, just worry about it in the morning. I'm like, look, I'm going to be working 8 hours. I climb out 40 feet for my job. My job's quite physical. And I'm like, I am not going to be working for 8 hours and then have to worry about that in the morning. You got to be crazy.
It's fair.
The last thing I want to do is just completely forget about the problem and then I drive home and the car overheats.
Yeah.
Because that can cause further problems.
Right.
Help, she's going backwards on the highway. This is the first time she's been on the highway in some time. Since I bought it, at least. I just don't think she imagined going on the highway like this. Well, we made it back. How can I tell I'm back? Not because everything looks familiar, but potholes stinking everywhere.
Best gas mileage your car ever got.
It's pretty terrible, the gas mileage.
Oh, the best gas mileage they got?
Oh yeah, the best, for sure. It's running on hybrid mode right now.
Julian Avenue.
Alrighty, let's take care of business. Well, we made it back. I already talked to my grandfather about borrowing his 2016 Jeep Compass to use to work tomorrow. And apparently after spending $900 getting this thing to pass emissions testing, it's having some issues with stalling at random times. So let's just hope it doesn't do that when I'm driving in this thing to and from work. But we shall see about that. Well, this was the start to what was a very eventful night. But at least the car is home safe. and at least I have a way to get to and from work tomorrow, so it's not the end of the world there. Despite the Jeep stalling in traffic at random times. But I just want to say a massive thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more content if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys in an upcoming video. Take care, everybody.